Hello, human being. Hi, how you doing? And today we're watching Angel Season 3, Episode 8. Sheesh. Okay, so after the last episode, I am super pumped to continue on with this whole plot line that's happening with, Darla and the baby and all that nonsense. I'm super excited. But, since I have talked to you last, obviously the last episode, I'm just on the fence, okay? I'm just setting up shop right on the fence. I'm not really sure, so I did get a couple comments that were like, when I was around where you are right now, I was feeling about the same. So I'm glad it's not just me, but, one huge thing that I completely did not see, obviously, because I can never remember shit, which is why I depend on you guys so much. So the main guy that is in the flashback and comes back and all that at the end, his name is Holtz, which I did not remember. Thank you guys for telling me. And he was in the past few episodes, not the past few episodes, but the past episodes where there are flashbacks where, like, when Angel's in the barn and, like, he's getting, like, run down by someone or something, and then, like, Darla, like, leaves him or something. The guy that's following him is Holtz. So, like, throughout those whole, like, flashbacks where, like, they're being chased by someone, it's always Holtz. That makes so much more sense, and I'm honestly kind of pumped now that I know that information. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so they've been, like, building this guy up. It's not like some random guy that, like, they just showed in the last episode, which is what I thought it was. So with this, it's like a lot of, backstory and all that. So I'm really excited, honestly, to see, like, what happens now. I am a little confused. Again, he put himself in a tomb and he's like, you know what? In the year 2001, I'm gonna hope Angel is still alive so I can exact my revengeance. And it's like, okay, yeah, go off, I guess. But it is pretty cool to have, like, a villain or, like, an antagonist where it's like he wanted to kill Angela so fucking badly that he put himself in a tomb and he's coming back in the next century and he's, like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to, like, have for an antagonist. So I'm gonna keep an open mind with that, obviously. I thought that the guy was introduced in the last episode, so I was like, okay, cool. But now you guys have told me, like, there's a lot more backstory with it. And with the whole Darla thing and the baby thing, I did get a couple of people that were like, yeah, I understand your little hesitance right there. So I am just... Listen, I'm not gonna lie. If Darla is no longer, like, the badass villain character that she was, I'm gonna be a little bummed, okay? So either way, however that does happen, I am curious if they still go that route, or if they, I don't know, honestly. She could lose the baby, she could pop it out and turn evil again, she could pop it out and join forces with her child, I don't know anymore. But the child does have a soul, which adds in, like, the whole, like, I'm sure there's going to be, like, a moral argument or something, like, we have to, I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot that could happen with all that. And, yeah. And we also have Cordy and Angel, which I didn't really touch on in my last video, because honestly, I thought it was kind of a joke. Like, throughout the episode, I'm like, why is Angel, like, suddenly, like, having a crush on Cordy? But, I don't know, I was thinking more about it, I'm like, wait, is this, like, actually leading to them getting together? Which, I'm not gonna lie, I was saying before, I feel like, I was, like, commending the show for, like, keeping this, a straight guy and a straight girl just being friends. I was kind of into it, and I like their, like sibling type, like, relationship that they have. Like, it's just a very, very good friendship that they have. So I'm nervous if they do move that to more of a romantic relationship. I don't know how that's gonna go, but they are kind of cute. So, like, again, I can be about almost any sort of pairing if it's done correctly, so I'll keep my eye out. I'll keep my eye out. But, yeah. Goodness gracious, I've been talking for quite a bit before we get into it, but without further ado, let's just get into it. Oh my god, was that down the entirety of my intro? Is that Holtz? Also, the actor that plays Holtz is from Supernatural. He plays a prophet in Supernatural.
Go.
I love that.
Is your mother home there, young lady?
Oh.
You take us to her. Your two friends enter.
Close your eyes. I have a surprise for you.
No.
Mind not telling myself?
He was like a snake, like, hey. Did they set up a trap for him? Let's see about this. Oh. That's fucked. That's fucked. Oh. No. So I'm curious how he's gonna, like, make his first, like, appearance, be like, hey, Angelus, what's up? Or is he just gonna full out, like, make a plan to kill him immediately? You know? Like, how theatrical is he? There's just no part of my brain that can, like, fathom a baby being on this show. So it's like, I feel like the baby's gonna die. But how? Is he getting caught up on history? Oh my god.
How is it no one has killed Angelus or Darla?
That's why I brought you here, remember? Because your fate and their fate are entwined.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's finish
was this like a prophecy thing?
Angelus.
You were the one who came in here. All the world's a cold and lonely place.
I'd had a bad day.
So you threw me through those glass doors, slammed me against the wall, pushed me under the bed, and took what you wanted.
Seemed like the thing to do. At the time. Come in.
Oh my god.
We'll wait for it to be born, then we'll chop its head off.
What if it doesn't have a head? We're gonna need a really big mallet.
If
Why did you say it like that?
something.
You want me to protect the vampire bitch who bit me and her evil love child? Okay, I'm in.
I was about to say, Cordy, you were
come
all
on,
about protecting her last
vampire
episode.
Punch in the nose. She's having contractions.
No fucking shot. This is happening now?
I've admired you for quite a while, and I was
Don't flatter
wondering...
yourself, Cyril. I don't date guys from the mailroom.
Me neither. I just thought you should know about this.
Interesting. How in the world?
Wait.
You got it all wrong. I respect you way too much to be attracted to you. It's just... down in the mailroom. I see a lot, you know?
He wants a promotion?
Different factions in the firm.
Who is this common foe?
I'd rather not.
If you don't tell me right now, I am gonna have your skin peeled off and stapled back on, inside out.
Mr. Park.
Oh.
Gavin.
Is
Remember
that...
those exterminators he sent to Angel's Hotel? They don't kill bugs. They plant them.
That is quite the slogan. Oh god. So they know, do they know everything?
I just asked myself.
He probably
if I were a
sighs so
cockroach,
loud
where
whenever
would I
Fred
hide?
starts talking.
And
He's
voila,
like,
there you are.
I have to
Do you
transcribe all
really
that.
think I could blackmail you with this?
Blackmail? No one cares. From what I hear, bumping uglies with an old
No one
man
cares,
who
Lila.
turns into a vampire is the closest thing you've had to a meaningful relationship in years. This is about something else.
Who is this unidentified pregnant female?
Do they not know? Oh my god, she's gonna be like, oh fuck.
Darla?
Darla? That's impossible. Vampires can't give birth.
Tell me about it.
Oh shit.
Linwood, it's Lila.
I
You're not gonna believe
was
what
not
I'm
expecting
looking at.
Wolfram and Hart to be in on this as well. Oh my god.
Something's wrong. The pain.
You like pain.
This is different. I want it out. Now.
That's exactly what's happening, Darla.
You like
You're in the
pain.
first stage of labor.
Yeah, but that's... We gotta figure out what's inside of her now, before it skitters out.
We should get a demon doctor in here. You know, someone who understands how her vampire girl
Why
parts
do
work.
they keep talking about it?
You know what I'm saying?
The thing you have foreseen has come to be. We must tell the others.
Oh my god, this is such a web of like who's working with who knows what. Kinda love it.
Another step and it'll be your last.
I just thought you might want help killing Angelus and Darla.
I don't need your help. I'll kill them myself.
In fact, I know that it'll be over 200 years before you'll get another chance to confront either Angelus or Darla.
Okay, so this makes sense. I thought he was just throwing a dart at board like 200 years maybe? Yeah?
I'll take you to them. I want your word that when the time comes, you will show them no mercy.
What does he gain from this? Does he not like Angelus?
I don't mean to be pushy, but this is a limited time offer. Say yes.
I haven't had blood in almost a day, and your devil spawn is trying to rip its way out of my body. How do you think I'm doing? Meeting Dr. Angel.
One ultrasound machine.
Darla, up on the table,
Are
please.
they gonna see little teeth?
Do you wanna see what's inside?
Little baby's like,
It's my street face.
it's my street face!
Now put that on.
I don't know
I've
why
lined
that
up
took
some men
me
to
out.
help us.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the role of a psychic is to be psychic, to predict the future.
You're gonna have me killed.
Now, why couldn't you have had that kind of foresight when we needed it?
Oh my god.
We are telling the truth.
Do you have any idea how many groups and cults and organizations would kill to get their hands on this baby? We've got to get it before anybody finds out.
Yes, sir. And we will.
We need to get it, dissect it, and find out what it means.
Get it, I guess.
Isn't that a head? I think it is. What is that, the head?
Maybe you're both right. It's not like I'm suggesting it's an evil two-headed thing.
My little parasite.
Oh my. It's human.
How can you tell?
Human as in humanoid?
I'm gonna have a son.
Oh god, this
Guys,
child is not gonna live
as
long.
fascinating as an ultrasound image of an unborn child may appear, we're surrounded by vampires.
No, it's a human boy.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
For his time has come.
Excuse me? Oh.
Praise be. Praise be. Praise be.
They're worshipping the child?
To protect the miracle child.
Protect? Oh, that's good. We're all here for the same thing.
That's new.
With a solid tactical base.
Oh my god.
Plan and elevation drawings of
There
every
is a
floor
lot
in
going
Angel's
on.
Dr. Fedvanovich is the world's foremost specialist in paranormal obstetrics. We are very fortunate he's consented to help.
It is I who feel fortunate. A vampire birth is unprecedented.
Yeah.
I look forward to dissecting both the mother and the
Ooh.
child.
Then we will nourish you, slice you open, wear your entrails as a belt, and consume your eyeballs before we worship the miracle child.
Okay, I'm in.
Don, you and I can hold him off for as long as you can.
Goodness.
The rest of you get Darla to the car.
You freaks make one move and I'll slice the miracle kid into triplets.
It's always a quiet one.
They don't know the knife can't hurt the baby.
They do now. Vampires have great hearing.
Oh my god. Goodness. Oh! That was a lot. Oh god, so they're gonna come back to the hotel and then Wolfram and Hart are gonna be like, oh, they're home. Well, let's go get this baby. Ah!
All clear.
I'm sorry. Why I scream like that? Oh, so they're already there.
Let's set up out here. Oh, and get a hose. I'm afraid there might be some blood.
Oh, what are with these people?
And you can set baby's cage next to Mama's.
The cage? And I thought the biggest antagonist was going to be Holtz this episode.
Darla, everything okay?
We're safe. The hotel's definitely out.
How about if we go to
Vegas? Sorry, gone too high profile. But I agree, we need to get out of Dodge.
How many times
Got it. When you say that word, actually.
requested to go to
Vegas.
Vegas?
Oversized.
We can't protect your child unless we get the scrolls.
Okay then, quick stop.
Something tells me it's not going to be a quick stop. Wait, is Holtz like pissed? Because he's like, no, I'm gonna be the one to kill them.
take him out?
This should be sweet.
Picture?
Now this
Working on it, sir.
is such a good decision. Oh my god.
That should do it.
I love this. Just hearing the screams.
Anybody there?
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Jeez. Ho, 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 ho. Oh my god, where's Holtz gonna be? What?
And jealous.
Why did they show? Why was that a detail that needed to be shown?
He said 5 minutes.
Is he gonna remember?
I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen in another minute? Ask a stupid question.
Shouldn't we go somewhere?
What's keeping Angel?
God, is the episode gonna end here? No! I rebuke it. Ah! Oh my god! Jesus Christmas. Okay. Gracious, this episode was insane. Okay, let's see what this one was count. This one is called Quickening. That... Quickening? Yeah. Written by Jeffrey Bell, directed by Skip Skulnick? I have never seen that name in my life. Okay. Okay, so, due to the watch order being that I watched, wait, is it? Yeah, 3 episodes of Angel, episode 7, episode 8, episode 9, this one being the second one, I was assuming it was going to be similar to, kind of like how Buffy was, where like it would have like Shadow, Listening to Fear, Into the Woods, all back to back, and like they all like make sense like together as like a unique story. Like even I Was Made to Love You, The Body, Forever, all together. So like they're like little mini arcs. So with this episode, it was very much like the connector stuff that's going to lead in to the next episode. I don't know if the next episode is going to be like the culmination of all of this stuff and like the ending, but I do feel like this episode, obviously I'm not going to understand all of it, or I'm not going to be able to like comment on everything, like understanding where it goes, because obviously I haven't seen the next episode. And so for an episode where like the last episode was like the intro and this was just like all of the stuff happening between everything, I really enjoyed this episode. I am honestly so fucking happy that like I'm kind of back on board with like this whole thing. Just because the last episode, I don't know what the last episode was. It was just like, I don't know about this one, fam. But now it's just like, there is so much shit happening. I think the addition of Wolfram and Hart, though it was kind of chaotic and a little much while watching for the first time, I think it was a good decision to add it in. Obviously, I mean, Wolfram and Hart has been like the biggest antagonist for the entire show since the first episode. So like, it's understandable that they would want to add it in. But rather than just focusing on Holtz, adding in so many more things, because like, again, a vampire having a baby, that's never happened before. So I'm sure there's like a prophecy and stuff and things that people believe will happen if a vampire has a baby. So it's like all this other stuff happening. So it's like we had the vampires that came to protect the baby and, you know, kill the mother, I guess. And then we had a supernatural, what was it? I forget what they're called. Obstetrics or whatever. And then we had, you know, Wolfram and Hart in general wanting to have the baby. Because, I mean, a baby born from a vampire probably super powerful or something. You know, they want to have it to, you know, figure out what is happening with it. And then, ultimately, the person that doesn't really want the baby in any other sense that I've already mentioned, Holtz just wants revenge. And goodness, I am not sure if I like called it with the fact that we had the flashback this episode showing that Angelus and Darla killed his entire family, including a baby. Now Holtz is back. Darla and Angelus have a baby. So I feel like it's setting up for Holtz to kill the baby. And with how Angel and Darla were like kind of acting this episode, like seeing the baby in the ultrasound and all that, and like slowly but surely, you know, finding out that it's a boy. And it's like Angel was so like, I had a feeling it was gonna happen like this, where like he was gonna be like, no, we have to kill it or we have to like do something. But then in this episode he's like, no, this is my child, you know, some sort of, you know, primal instinct in him is like, no, I have to protect it, obviously. And then with Darla, I am very interested in how her character is going right now. Like, it's so interesting how she keeps trying to like keep up that like facade of like, you know, I'm just a badass you know, vampire, you know, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And then, you know, she sees the baby, she finds out it's a boy, and it's like something clicks in her brain where it's like, oh shit, is that maternal instinct kicking in? Oh no. So I'm curious to see where that goes. But with how I think it might go, obviously this is just speculation, I have no idea where the fuck this is going. I feel like the baby, one of two things is gonna happen. The baby's gonna get killed by Holtz, and then I don't know how Holtz is gonna die or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. He might, like, you know, try and go after Angel and Darla, or he's about to kill Darla and then Angel kills Holtz, and, you know, it's a whole thing. Oh my gosh, Angel, you saved me, you know? Could be like that. And then they kind of bond over the fact like they lost their child. I don't know. That could also go one of both ways. Like, they bond over it, or Darla's like, you know, fuck this. Nah, I'm not going through that nonsense again. I'm out of here. Maybe. Or Holtz sees Darla give birth, the baby's there, Then, as soon as he's about to kill a baby, he, like, looks at the baby or something, and then, like, he's like, oh my god, it reminds me of my child, oh no, like, you know, I wouldn't want to have that pain on someone else, or, you know, that whole thing. He has, like, an epiphany. I never want to say that word again because of how it was used in Angel. But, you know, he has that, and then he's like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it, and then he, like, stops, and, you know, then Darla and Angel live happily ever after. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen with how this is happening, but what scares me a little bit is the fact that this episode ended with Darla giving birth. Presumably, the baby's going to be coming at, like, the beginning of the next episode. And Holtz met up with Angel already. And I'm not sure what's going to... maybe they have, like, a little tussle. And then, like, Angel leaves and Holtz follows him. And then, like, they see the baby. I don't know. I'm curious. It's going to be so fun. Fun. A baby possibly is going to die. But... we shall see. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's happening, but I don't know. This episode really got me into it. I'm like, okay, honestly, fuck shit up. I was adamant on myself. I was like, I am going to go into this episode with an open mind. And honestly, I really, really like how they did this episode. But again, it was a bit confusing while watching. I was like, there is a lot happening. I completely forgot to even talk about the guy from the mailroom. Who is that twink? Why is he running around calling? Who is he calling? I was like, what do you want? What is your motive? What do you want? At first, I thought he was going to be working with the demon that helped Holtz, but did they say? I honestly don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be coming back next episode and they just set it up in this episode. But yeah, there was a lot of shit happening. But honestly, looking back on it, I'm like, again, a vampire baby, a lot of shit's gonna be happening. A lot of shit is gonna be, people are gonna be coming out of woodwork, and, you know, vampires are coming out of fucking everywhere, and be like, we must protect the baby, you know, all that. So... I'm intrigued by all of this. But yeah, I also do want to mention, since I don't know this director, like, at all, the directing in this episode, I liked literally just that one shot of the vampire falling in front of Wes. What was that? I would like an explanation. I understand. High frame rates, hard to come by. I get it. Why? Why did you decide? Why did you shoot that at a regular frame rate and go, yes, slow it down a lot and put that in the... That was a lot for me to have to see. Thank you. So, but there's two other shots that I wanted to talk about, which I kind of already talked about in the episode. But when, basically the entire scene, not really, but like the entirety of like the first couple, like, minute or so, 2 minutes, where Lila, the other guy, and the other guy, I don't know their names, but the main guy and then the other guy that was like in the other department or whatever, and they're talking and they're walking, and it's all one shot, and then as soon as they pause, the camera comes around them and then it zooms in on the one guy. It was really, really good. I was like, it's a scene that didn't have to have anything special, but like I really like how they were like, you know what, let's do a one shot and then like track them around. Really good. I liked it. And then the shot where Lila and all of them, the same people, are looking at the TV, like watching, you know, all of them set up and everything. And then Holtz comes in. So he's like, you know, kill him. Who is this bozo coming in here? And then I just like, just to add a little more mystery to him, because I feel like they're going to throw in that like he's invincible or something, or like it's gonna take a lot to kill him, like he didn't come back as like a regular human. I feel like that's gonna be revealed in the next episode. I'm not sure, but just from the fact that they didn't show him fighting all of these people, all of these armed guards, I'm like, what if he came back and he's invincible? That would be really cool, like a cool reveal to happen in the next episode. But regardless, that shot, or like that scene of like, and just the choice to not have us see him fighting all of them, you know, actually, you know, in the scene itself, and seeing it like secondhand, and like it's cutting in and out, and you only hear the audio, just so good. So good. And then later on, when Angel gets there, he's like, what the fuck? And then we see the doctor guy. I was wondering why, when he was first introduced, we saw their feet first and then it panned up. I thought, whenever they do that sort of shot, I always assume it's because the actor is famous or something. I didn't recognize the actor, so I was like, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe they did it for some other reason. I don't know. Maybe they were just having a good time on set, and they're like, yeah, what if we, like, started at the feet and then went up? I don't know. And then it made sense because of how... I was curious why he was walking so strangely. I thought it was just part of his character. And why? Why was that a reveal? Why did they feel the need to include that? That was so fucking funny, and honestly, I'm a little upset that they did that right before the big reveal of Holtz seeing Angel, but that was fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Anyways, sheesh kebab. Yeah, this episode, a lot is happening. And I also love seeing the gang all work together, like Fred and Gunn and Wes and Cordy and all of them. All of them at the hospital together, immaculate. I love them together. So yeah. Next episode, like I've already said, is the next Angel episode, episode 9, and then we'll be going back to Buffy. So, like I've already said, I believe the next episode is just gonna be like the rest of this mini arc. Will it lead to the rest of the season? Possibly Holtz being like a bigger antagonist? I don't personally feel like it would be, but also it could. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen. And again, I just have a gut feeling that the baby is not gonna last long. So that's another thing. I'm very, very curious to see how that whole thing plans out. I'm so excited. Oh my god, this episode got me pumped. Okay. But, yeah. With that, thank you to all my beautiful patrons over on Patreon. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!